Wonderful speech, beautifully done. I think your voice is so strong. You come out so strong, and when you explain it, it feels great. I mean, you're getting the message out very nicely. Start was wonderful. I think a lot of things in your speech are wonderful. So I'm going to touch upon the evaluation in a wonderful fashion that you have got through. You got into the concept of teaching breathing. You got people excited about, hey, I'm going to teach you breathing. And I could see most of the people were very attentive to your whole teaching out there, right? You kind of connected, I don't know whether you had planned it or you kind of connected to her topic of being in present along with your breathing. I don't know whether that was dynamic, but it kind of got us much more into it because it was like, it's coming through together. You did another nice thing by saying, hey, I'm going to warn you that you might turn lightheaded before I start going to get you through the exercise. Nicely done. You got that people curious about it, hey, something's going to happen, I'm going to go lightheaded or whatever. And then you went through the steps. You kind of explained the steps, and then you made them exercise it. You kind of got them to do the audience run through that whole 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 8, and then 16. I can just remember. So your speech was so effective. So very well done. You brought in the concept of this is going to be better than a coffee, right? You can towards the end you kind of brought this whole concept of better than a coffee. You can center yourself just by 3 times doing this thing. Excellent. I don't think I'm even referring my notes. I can remember off speech. So very well done. To be on a little bit on the progressive part, to really highlight, it's kind of hard on your speech, but to really highlight few things. I feel your voice comes out very strong, and you remain strong all through. So it becomes a challenge for you to, if you want to really emphasize and bring that vocal variety, that hey, I want to emphasize this versus this, you have to probably get into a way wherein you either lower your other parts or so that's a little bit of a challenge for you because you come out strong almost, and to some extent gets into monotone. So people might not get your emphatic points if you can bring that part. That's one thing. Second thing, on the persuasion, your speech was really persuasive with power. So when you concluded, I mean, we got the speech very well, so no doubt about it. But when you concluded, you could have got a little bit of like what she used, right? I liked her technique. You summarize your pieces a little bit. When you're persuading, you want the guy to really walk out with a lot of energy out of the speech, right? So you persuade it. You say, hey, this is the simplest thing. You're not losing anything. It's with you all the time. You're breathing all the time. Nothing. You don't have to buy. You're saving money. Think about it. Push people into action. When you walk out from here, make sure you tell 20 other people. Spread this message. It's critical we are healthy people. It's critical we push out. I think that gesture you did was nice, okay? But you could have pushed saying, you have to push out the toxins from your body. Those kind of things. I think that would have been nice to call for action, summarize, and then push people's emotions into running for action. So great speech, few touch-ups. Thank you.